Is it sometimes, how is it for you when like people telling you things, this is what you have to eat, these
Yeah. Sometimes it's really annoying. Yeah. But I know it's it's good for me, and you don't mean it to annoy me or something. And yeah, I know it's important.
but
So
it's still annoying.
yeah.
So it's not like you guys, it's not like we are only eating vegetables. We also do these other things. We also treat ourselves, but then we take it as a treat. Like it's not what we are doing most of the time. So we try to do a lot of vegetables. Does this information sometimes, is that boring for you when I talk so much about health and
No. Sometimes too much because we can't talk about it all the time. Because sometimes it's annoying, like I said. But sometimes it's really interesting. Yeah.
I think it's also interesting to understand why.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
when it's not every day, then it's okay.
So what are you telling me now? I should not talk about these things every day.
No.
Yeah, but do I talk about them every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
I will
you're
try
repeating
to.
it so often that I know when I'm eating that or that, I know what's in there, and I know it might be not healthy. But when you say it again, I know it. You don't have to say it again. You already said it a lot of times. So
Okay. So I should just let you have whatever you want to have.
even I don't know, even apples or something, or pineapple has sugar. So when I eat that in the morning, it's also a problem because of the sugar. But I don't understand it because I want to eat healthy, and
But what I've told you the last few weeks is that you can eat that pineapple, but first take some vegetable.
Yeah.
You know that, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Or nuts.
Yeah, but it's not that delicious like pineapple in the morning. Sometimes I don't know what to start, but because first hot water, then I have to take my supplements, then I have to take another water, then I have to take ashwagandha, then I have to take fresh vegetables, then I have to take some apple cider vinegar, then I have to take, I don't know. Don't have that much time in the morning. I just, when I wake up and I want to eat my pineapple, I eat my pineapple because I want to eat, and then I don't have the time.
And the thing is, I always let the kids prepare these things. When you come with a new idea, I will let you try it out. And even if it doesn't work, and like you have, how often have we thrown things in the bin because it didn't turn out the way you thought it would, or it wasn't as delicious as it looked online, and that is okay. So
you don't throw it away, or you eat it,
but there's some things. You remember what Jan did the other day? You couldn't eat it. No. So that's what I mean. Sometimes you just, some things sound better than they look and taste. So be open to this when your kids want to prepare things at home. Just let them do it. Hello and welcome to your favorite Conversations, Far From Home Diaspora Conversations podcast. I'm your host, Carol Milnbrock, and today I have invited a special guest. Once again, I have invited my favorite daughter to join me on a conversation about things that interest us, and mostly it's food. And that's the topic we are gonna be tackling today. Anna, welcome to our podcast once again. And today without Wamboi, so we are doing a mother-daughter conversation. Wamboi is in the USA, so that's why we are recording alone here. She's having her, hello Wamboi, she's having her good time there. But I'm just excited to have this conversation with you, Anna.
Me too.
Yeah. And before we go on, I want to recognize and appreciate our sponsors, TDX Media. TDX Media have been working with us since we started this podcast. They have trusted us, and you'll be hearing more about TDX Media as we go on. And now to our conversation, my dear Anna. You know, I love it when you smile, Anna. You're
Okay,
such a beautiful young girl.
thank
And
you.
I'm so, so proud that we can sit here together and have this kind of conversation. But I think last time you were here, when we were talking about hair,
Yeah.
we did not ask you the question that we ask every guest because you are a guest on this podcast.
Okay.
And the question is, where or what is home for you?
Um, my family.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just my family. I
So
think
where home is where your family
is.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's not a place. Like
Yeah, it's a place, but mostly it's my family. When
uh
I'm with them, it's
it feels like home.
yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, I also said in the beginning of the first episodes of our podcast. I think the very first one we were talking about home, and I said that home is a feeling. So it's the way you're saying it too.
Mhm.
Home is where you feel loved. It's where you feel accepted. It's where you feel that if you went away, people would miss you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's how I feel right now with you. I feel home.
Me too.
Yeah. So when we get into our topic for today, the topic about food,
Yes.
that's something we are both very, very passionate about.
Yeah.
And you love cooking.
Yeah. Yes, cooking and baking both.
Cooking. Yeah. Is it more baking or cooking?
I don't know. It's both great. I mostly uh, cook. I cook oftener because it's daily.
Uh-huh.
But baking, I love more.
For special occasions.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what kind of cooking do you normally do? Because I know, and I can tell you this, nowadays Anna, when she comes from school, it's almost always, and I can almost take the phone on my hand and wait for Anna's call. She's calling to ask me, Mommy, have you already prepared something for lunch? Because I want to come and do something.
Yeah.
And you make really delicious dishes,
Thank you.
really, really delicious foods that are for the whole family. And what I also love about your cooking and how you do things is, you look into what you're putting into your food.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I think because you I don't know, it's in my brain. I don't think I would ever cook something and put meat in it, or it's not, I don't know.
It's what you've learned.
Yeah, don't know.
So it's you make mostly vegetables.
Yeah, even if it's meat, I don't cook with cans, or yeah, just fresh ingredients, and
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And the health aspect of it,
Yeah.
where did you learn that? Cooking
Yeah.
healthy
From
foods.
you.
So what is the best thing when you think about it, what is the best thing you've learned from me about food?
I don't know. There are a lot of things. I think it's this fresh with to work with fresh ingredients. Uh, yeah, that's the main thing I
Mm,
learned. Yeah.
to work with fresh ingredients.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we mostly do most of our foods plant-based.
Yes.
And you have a hobby.
Yeah.
Tell us about your hobby.
I'm dancing. Yeah.
What do you
Ballet,
dance?
ballet and jazz dance.
Uh-huh. And how often do you do that?
I think it's 10 hours a week, 12 hours. I'm not sure. It always
That's
changes.
that's the time you are in the studio
Yeah.
dancing. Yeah. And we read a lot about food and what you're supposed to get. Like in your young years, you need a lot of calcium, and being on a mostly plant-based diet, because sometimes you eat when you feel like eating eggs, you eat them when you feel like
Yeah. Also
it's
sometimes
rare.
meat if I want to.
Yeah.
But at home I mostly eat plant-based because here at the restaurant sometimes we have meat here, but when we're at home, um, we don't have anything else there, so I
So
have
you
no
cannot eat
opportunity.
anything
No.
else. But it's not like it's not allowed. It's if you want to,
Yeah, I could
we
say.
would
Yeah.
have them. No, I only don't have, or we don't have meats or eggs or
Or
something like
milk.
that at
We
home.
don't drink cow milk. We just drink soya
Or
and
oats, oat
oat
milk.
milk.
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel like you get enough of everything that is required? Like calcium. What are the sources of calcium? Where do you get your calcium?
In soya milk,
Mm-hmm.
in yogurts, in nuts, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not eating that much nuts. I have to eat more, but yeah,
This topic of nuts. This topic of nuts.
yeah.
Is it sometimes? How is it for you? When like for telling you things, is what you have to eat. These
Yeah, sometimes it's really annoying. Yeah, but I know it's it's good for me, and you don't mean it to annoy me or something. And yeah, I know it's important.
but
So
it's still annoying.
yeah,
Are there things I just say and you just ignore because you think they're not so important?
I don't know. I think it's hot water in the morning because it's not something I can do every day. I cannot. I can do it, but when I wake up and I have school in the morning, it's not. I don't know. I I don't feel like waking up and drinking hot water because I would drink a tea, but hot water
Not
is
hot water. But it's
not really delicious.
tea is also okay. I talk about drinking hot water in the morning because it's healthy. And the thing is, if you're drinking the hot water, you're supposed to drink hot water. Like I do about a liter of hot water in the morning before I take anything else. Like and then you have to give your body like at least half an hour before you eat anything else. And
Yeah.
and I can understand that in the morning you don't have that time.
Yeah, but I don't eat in the morning. I eat when I'm at school, so
Mm.
I can do it. But I don't know. I like to drink cold water. I drink
Mm.
also about 1 liter in the morning of cold water before I eat something. But hot
Mm.
water, it's not something
Yeah,
I
but
would
but but
do.
I think it's still okay
Yeah,
that you're drinking water at
yeah,
all. The best thing to do, the best thing to drink would be warm water, because the body it is recommended that you take the temperature of your body, around 37 degrees. Mine is a little hotter, which is also okay, but it is recommended because it flushes out toxins out of your body. So you're not shocking the body a lot in the morning. So when you drink cold water, it's still okay because it's room temperature.
Yeah.
It's not like cold from the fridge. And I find it okay that I really like that you drink water in the morning, because it's really good to hydrate in the morning, fasting in the morning before you do anything else. So, and then how does your day go after that? So after taking the water,
Yeah, I go to school. There I eat something, my breakfast.
yeah, what is that something? What do you take with you to school?
Sometimes it's overnight oats with yogurt and a lot of peanut butter and bananas or berries or something. But often it's just bread. Yeah, bread and some vegetables or berries
Yeah, and
apple.
that is around 10 in the morning.
Around 10, yeah.
Yeah, and then
And then at 11:30 when we have another break, 2 hours after that I also eat something. I can eat my apple or something then as a snack, and then when I go home, and then around 2 o'clock,
3. It's mostly
3,
yeah,
3 o'clock, we eat dinner. No, lunch.
lunch
Yeah.
together. Yeah, and it's mostly a lot of vegetables and sometimes we also eat, I don't know,
Pancakes.
pancakes.
Yeah.
And a day like yesterday, we went in the evening, or it was late lunch.
Yeah. It was in
And
the evening.
yeah, and had pizza. So it's not like you guys, it's not like we are only eating vegetables. Um, we also do these other things. We also treat ourselves, but then we take it as a treat. Like it's not what we are doing most of the time. So we try to do a lot of vegetables. The thing I've been telling you the last few weeks also on my Facebook is trying to eat 30 plants, 30 different plants every week. And that's really easy. So can you imagine that?
Yeah. We talked about it, but it sounds really big, the number, but in one, sometimes when you do lunch in one, on one table, a
Dish.
dish, it's already 10 plants or something.
That's
So
true. Yeah.
it's not that much.
It is. It isn't. When you say it, 30 a week, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
But then if you start your day with oats, for example, put some berries, have a banana, you already have 3 plants, because oats is also a plant.
Yeah.
And then you have lunch with rice and 5 other different vegetables. Those are already 6. And then you have an apple. You're, it's very easy to do 30 plants a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing we also do is supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah. So which supplements do you take?
We take omega-3. We take
Vitamin
no, we don't take
vitamin D?
vitamin D. Yes. We take, I forgot the name. This
B12.
B12 and the
Vitamin
other
B12.
one, the powder.
Magnesium.
Magnesium. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what they are for?
No, magnesium. It's for muscles. When I do a lot of sports, I have to take a lot of magnesium so I don't get crumbs something.
Oh, sourness of the muscles.
Yeah. And omega-3 is for the brain. 1D3, vitamin D3. I think it's for sun. Is that the sun?
We don't get enough sun. We don't get enough energy from the sun, and that means, because we are not exposed to the sunlight that like we are, for example, when we live in Kenya.
Yeah.
or warm lands, countries. And so you're not outside enough to get enough vitamin D. And that is so, so important. Vitamin D for the kids, and especially for everyone, but especially for us with this skin color. It means we have a lot of melanin, and the absorption of sunlight is not as easy as light colored people. And that is why light colored people get sunburns faster than us, because we have a lot of melanin.
Yeah.
And because you're not absorbing the sunlight as fast, it means that you have to add something that is equivalent of what the sunlight gives you, and that is vitamin D. And
Yeah.
vitamin D helps the body to absorb calcium. So it's good for your bones, it's good for your eyes, it's good for your skin, it's good for your hair, it's good for, if you're taking only calcium and you're not taking vitamin D to help the body absorb that calcium, then the calcium is not getting into the body the way it's supposed to. And that is why we take the vitamin D. And look how healthy and nice your hair looks. Yeah, these are the things that really help. And you know what I do? Even the people who work here, like there are ladies who work here who have young kids. All of them are buying these vitamins, because I've like when we talk about omega-3 supplements.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember when you were young, you used to be given oil, fish oil, because the doctor had recommended that you take fish oil. And this fish oil didn't taste so good. It didn't. It wasn't really good. But after some time, we stopped, or our parents stopped giving us this oil. But the need for omega-3 does not stop when kids are young. You continue needing it actually for the whole of your life. It's especially important for kids, for the development of the brain and other functions of the body, but you continue needing it to strengthen your brain, to be able to think, well, when you're in school, you need your brain a lot, and even
Yeah.
for adults. So I also take all these supplements I'm talking about. I take all of them because we all need it, even as adults. And what other one? B12, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12, we take it because we are mostly on a plant-based diet. So we need that because it is mostly found. Actually, it was originally found in good soils that are healthy. That's where vitamin B12 comes from. But nowadays, because the soil is so destroyed by pesticides and monoculture and all that, there's not enough vitamin B12 in plants. That is why we have to take it, because it's also very important for your nerves and all that. So it's something that we should. That's why I insist. I really insist. And you remember, sometimes I call you. Have you taken your vitamins? Come back.
Yeah.
It is very important to have these things, because I care so much about your health, and it seems like a lot. And what I'm also doing nowadays is I've added ashwagandha,
Yeah.
and I also take zinc. And I do these things because we eat a lot of plants, yes, but sometimes we don't know how long these plants have been in the supermarket, or how long they were on the road before they got here. So the quality of the vitamins and the minerals in these foods might not be exactly how we used to have them. For example, in Kenya, you remember when we were in Kenya and we were, just going to the shamba, to Shosho's farm, and getting vegetables from there, our sukuma wiki, kale, and all that. It's not the same
No.
here. So there are things that we need to supplement on for us to get all that.
Yeah.
And does this information sometimes is that boring for you when I talk so much about health? And here is a quick one to tell you about our sponsors, TDX Media. I've been working with TDX Media for about 5 years now, and this has saved my life, literally saved my life. TDX Media has a way of helping you to optimize your office work. So I am a very chaotic person. My office was looking like you can imagine it. And then TDX Media came and they really helped me to optimize the processes, especially the processes of how I work, what should happen when, they came and advised me. They came and sorted out most of my files and all that, because I am not that. And then my website, it's beautiful because it is being maintained, it is being serviced by TDX Media. And then the CEO of the company, Christian Tiedemann, who does all that, comes to you, advises you, he talks to you, he listens to your needs, and then crafts everything according to how you need it, but adding his professionalism in everything that he does, such that at the end of it all, and he will not use anything he doesn't think is okay for the person visiting your website. So if your photos are not good enough, then he'll not put them in. And that is the level of professionalism that I need when I'm working with someone, so that they just don't do everything I tell them to do. They tell me, okay, it's your website, but it has my name on it. So he will not do anything that is not professional enough. And the other thing is event management. Guys, these guys are so organized. TDX Media is so organized. They have taken control and over. They organize our African festival, which happens every year. So I have nothing to do with it. The first year I organized it myself. I almost went crazy. And nowadays I just get calls, or when we're talking, it's a yes, no, no, and I have nothing to do with it. It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I love working with these people. I love the way they, present themselves in a way that is, I will talk about professionalism the whole time, because that is what they are. They are professionals. And you see that in everything they do. When they're doing consultations with you, they are very specific in everything that they're doing. You can only be satisfied when you're working with TDX Media. And I'm so glad that have trusted us now to sponsor our podcast. And I've been working with them all this time, satisfied with their work. I'll continue working with them. So please visit their website, www.tidix.de. That's www.tidexx.de. Visit them, because you'll be doing yourself a favor. Thank you so much.
Sometimes it's too much because we can't talk about it all the time. Because yeah, sometimes it's annoying, like I said, but sometimes it's really interesting.
Mm.
Yeah,
I think it's also interesting to understand why.
yeah. But
Yeah.
when it's not every day, or then it's okay.
So what are you telling me now? I should not talk about these things every day.
No,
Yeah, but do I talk about them every day?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
I will
you're
try
repeating
to.
it so often that I know when I'm eating that or that, I know what's in there, and I know it's might be not healthy. But when you say it again, I know it. You don't have to say it again. You already said it a lot of times. So
Okay. So I should just let you have whatever you want to have.
yeah,
What is it? I remember that one time
yeah.
when what was that?
I wanted to eat sugar in the evening. I wanted to eat dates, and it was just dates, and then it
And
was
chocolate, I think.
dark chocolate and papaya. Yeah,
And I repeated it, and you are really annoyed.
yeah. Or when I wanted to eat an hot chocolate, and I didn't take here soya milk. It was oat milk, and then you also to get.
Yeah, Anna, because I want you to get enough
Yeah, I
calcium.
know, but I wanted to eat that because I found it. Uh,
You find it what?
yeah, it was just delicious. So I wanted to eat it or drink it. So
Yeah, maybe I'll try to work on that. Not saying it so often because I know that. But sometimes I don't know if you know, because sometimes I tell you things and I don't get any reaction, and then I'm thinking,
yeah, when it was for the fifth time in the week, then we don't have any reaction because it's really, it's sometimes we sit in the car and the conversation starts again, and then it's, it's annoying.
so guys, it's not only you on Facebook. These are the conversations I have at home,
Yeah,
and of course, it's because I care,
yeah, I
and
know.
but I'll try to work on that. Not
Next time I tell you. Mm.
next time you tell me what I said in the podcast. You
Yeah,
said you will try.
yeah,
Yeah, but I I have this. I'm so passionate about nutrition
yeah.
and reading a lot of things. So I come every time I read something. I look
Every
at you.
time, and then the next week, she tells us no, it was not that, something else. So that what she read the other week, it's not true. We have to do like that.
Not really, not true. I know exactly what you're talking about. We are talking about, for example, things like sugar.
Yeah,
So not eating sugar, fasting in the morning.
yeah,
Why
but
do I tell you that?
but
Just tell me, why do I tell you that, please, before you?
yeah, before the, I don't know how it's called, sugar thing, sugar.
Insulin.
Yeah, insulin.
Yeah. What does it do? What
It
happens when
it
you eat
it
sugar
goes
fasting in the morning?
high, and then
Yeah.
yeah, it's not good. But even, I don't know, even apples or something, or pineapple has sugar. So when I eat that in the morning, it's also a problem because of the sugar. But I don't understand it because I want to eat healthy, and I can. I,
But what I've told you the last few weeks is that you can eat that pineapple, but first take some vegetable.
yeah,
You know that, don't you?
yeah, but don't know.
Or nuts.
Yeah, but it's not that delicious like pineapple in the morning because yeah,
But you just need to eat a few pieces of cucumber, because the thing is, what we don't want. Let me explain this now.
okay,
What we don't want is for this sugar getting into your blood the first thing in the morning, because
yeah,
this causes sugar spikes that destabilize your insulin. And when that happens all the time, especially when you're young, at some point, this is what brings about diabetes, because your sugar, your blood sugar is up and down, up and down, up and down. So the
yeah,
best thing in the morning is just before. Okay, I'll tell it to you now. I'll not tell it to Anna. So it's just easy. I've been listening a lot or reading also books from this lady called the glucose goddess or something like that. I don't have the name correct now. And she gives some very practical tips, like in the morning, before you eat anything else, just eat a few pieces of vegetables like cucumber or tomatoes or whatever vegetable you have, or something like nuts. It's also protein. So what happens is, when you then after that eat something sweet, it does not go direct, the sugar does not go direct into your blood system. So it has some kind of blockage from the vegetables you've taken.
yeah,
And that way, your blood sugar is not going like this. It's going, just slowly. And that is what we want.
yeah.
And then not eating sugar in the evening, because you start jumping up and down. You just
It's not true. But I know, I understand it, but sometimes I don't know what to start, but because first hot water, then I have to take my supplements, then I have to take another water, then I have to take ashwagandha, then I have to take fresh vegetables, then I have to take some apple cider vinegar, then I have to take, I don't know. Don't have that much time in the morning. It's I just when I wake up and I want to eat my pineapple, I eat my pineapple because I want to eat, and then I don't have the time.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that. And the apple cider vinegar, you can also do that in the morning. It also helps.
yeah,
She mentioned that just now. So I think what I try to do is to give you so much information so that you understand why.
yeah,
So if you make the decision to take the pineapple, you already know what happens. And the thing is, you will not do that all the time because you already know. So you take that today because you feel like eating a pineapple. But then next time you won't do that.
yeah. But we also don't eat sweet things in the morning. Normally, even when we don't think about it, we don't eat like bread with, I don't know,
With, with,
Nutella or
with
something.
marmalade and
No.
Nutella. No, we don't do that. You can eat that sometimes during the day.
Mm.
That's okay. But not the fasting in the morning.
Yeah, mostly it's oatmeal or it's maybe bread with peanut butter and then bananas on
Mm.
top.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So it's just simple, practical things that are easy to integrate in our daily lives because it's okay if you like bread with marmalade, but eat it a bit later. Not the first thing in the morning,
yeah,
and then trying to do those 30 plants a day. And I think apart from it being annoying sometimes, I think we have delicious foods, don't we?
yeah. Tofu crumble.
Ah, yes.
Yeah,
That's something that Anna is making nowadays.
yeah.
Can you tell us how you make that?
It is natural tofu.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Not smoked
yeah,
tofu.
not smoked. And
Mm-hmm.
then you crumble it into small pieces
Mm-hmm.
and take whatever plants you like. I put in champignons,
Mushrooms.
mushrooms, um, tomatoes, garlic, not garlic,
Garlic, yeah.
garlic,
Mm.
onions,
Mm.
some carrots sometimes, and
Mm.
then yeah, I put them together in a pan with some coconut milk, so it'd be creamier, and then it's like
Coconut. You first put coconut oil to fry,
to
don't you?
fry,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I put
yeah.
things in, and at the end I put in coconut milk, so it's really creamy and a bit,
Oh, that's really delicious.
and
That's
then
guys, you have to
on
make that.
toast or
Mm.
something. It's
Mm.
really good.
And then sometimes you put an avocado, pieces
Yeah,
of avocado.
it's like and a lot of curry I put in.
Oh yeah, yes, a lot
Yeah.
of curry
Um,
spice.
I think it's an Indian food. I
Mm.
just looked at it. Uh, yeah, it's really good.
Mm. And also this other dip you're doing nowadays.
Yeah, tofu dip.
Yeah.
It's tofu with cashews,
So you
natural
first soak the cashews
yeah, and water.
because it's easier. They're really it's really good when you soak the cashews in the beginning because it also makes it easy for the body to absorb them, but it makes them softer when you're putting them into a blender.
Yeah,
And then you put what do you put?
natural
Tofu,
yeast.
natural tofu.
Yeah, natural yeast. Then some olive oil, some soy milk, some a lot of lemon,
Garlic, I think.
garlic,
Mm. That's
salt, pepper.
a really good spread for your bread
Yeah, and
because
then
it has all this. Yeah.
tomatoes on top. It's
Oh
really good.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. Because, like I said, you have the proteins from the tofu. You have your cashews that are giving you all these minerals and vitamins, and I love that. And she puts it. She does a good portion of it. She
Mhm.
puts it in glasses.
Mhm.
Good, you close them and they last a week,
Yeah.
don't
No,
they?
2 weeks, I
Oh
think.
yeah, even
Two
2 weeks.
weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really a nice spread for your bread in the morning.
Mm.
And the tofu crumble, I just
Yeah.
love it.
Or even the you can eat it with vegetables and then put them in the like
It's
a
a
dip.
vegetable dip.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's also
yes.
really good.
Mm,
Mm.
it's really delicious. Yeah. What other things do you cook? The last few that vegetable thing you did
Salad,
in the
yeah. But that was a trend. It was not from me. It was a trend on TikTok. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But it was delicious. Now
Yeah.
you're talking about the white cabbage
Mm.
salad. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the vegetables you did in the oven. That was
Yeah.
delicious.
You mean just vegetables in the oven? I don't know. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
But that was good. It was really delicious. And you also do pizzas sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting cooked for, and that is really amazing. And I love that. And I also love the fact that these foods are healthy. Even
Mm.
when you do pizzas, you do a lot of vegetables on top, and yeah, and some vegan cheese, or
Um.
sometimes we do normal.
Or sometimes
We do
we
without. You did it
we
without
yeah, we
cheese.
do without cheese. It's also
Mm,
good, but we can also take normal cheese if you want. It's
mm,
also good.
yeah, and cheese is one of the most addictive foods.
Yeah.
It is. It tastes good.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm not the cheese person. Mozzarella and burrata is something that I love. On pizza.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What else did you would you want? What other food tip would you want to give our listeners and our Zuschauer? What is it called? Yeah, those people watching on YouTube.
I think I would say try out new things because a really long time I would just eat white bread in the morning and nothing
Mm,
else. Would say you can go on social media or TikTok if you have or Instagram or something and just look for healthy recipes. There are a lot of things you
mm.
can see that's really interesting and then just try out new things.
And they're really easy to make.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I always let the kids prepare these things. When you come with a new idea, I will let you try it out. And even if it doesn't work, and like how often have we thrown things in the bin because
Yeah.
it didn't turn out the way you thought it would, or it wasn't as delicious as it
Yeah.
looked online, and that is okay.
We
So
don't throw
just
it away always. We eat it, but yeah.
But
It's
there's some things. You remember what Jan did the other day?
yeah,
You couldn't eat it.
no, no.
No. So that's what I mean. Sometimes some things sound better than they look and taste. So
Yeah.
be open to this when your kids want to prepare things at home. Just let them do it.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm strict in some things?
Um Not that strict. I know parents are stricter. No.
Okay. I think I have to up my game. I think I
No,
have.
no.
And what is the one thing I always insist you do when you're cooking in the kitchen?
Cleaning up.
Cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah.
That is they can do everything they want to do in the kitchen, but they have to clean up after.
Yeah.
There's no compromise about that. Because when they're there and everything is lying around, and we are mostly doing this in the restaurant kitchen, so it's there are people working there, and even if
Mm-hmm.
they're not, they left their places clean. I don't want them to come back and find everything dirty. But it has gotten much, much better now.
Yeah.
We don't argue a lot about that.
No.
Yeah.
Don't.
So what do you think I could do better other than stop annoying you with telling you these things all the time?
If it's new things, it's not annoying.
If
You
it's
should
a few things, it's not annoying.
a few things, or if it's new things.
And new things.
Yeah.
What
But
you
not
don't want is me repeating the same things all the
every
time.
day. Yeah. It's okay to repeat it every 2 days. It's also okay. But not every day. It's yeah.
Yeah. So when I read something new, that is okay to come
Yeah.
and tell you.
I mostly find it really interesting.
You mostly what?
I find it really interesting.
You find it interesting.
Yeah.
Like the topic about sleep that I'm
Yeah.
reading and really into.
Yeah.
It's also annoying to say that you have to be in bed, even on holidays, you have to be in bed at 9, because I know how important sleep is.
Yeah. But I normally go to bed at 9, so it doesn't affect me. So
Okay. Yeah, nice. So something I've learned, I should stop repeating all the time. I should not.
Mm.
But I don't find it. Yeah. Okay. Good. I will look into that. I'll
Mhm.
look into that. And
Yeah.
anything else? Anything else you'd like to
I
say?
don't think so.
Don't have anything else.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, and by the way, today it's not me who has cooked, it's Anna. So we just see what she has done for me. It's really, it feels good. It feels good to have my 14-year-old daughter cook for me. So can we eat now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anna, this looks absolutely amazing. Can you
Thank you.
tell us what it is?
It's baked oats.
Baked oats.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like oatmeal but baked.
So how did you do that?
I put nuts with 1 banana, a lot of oats, then nuts.
Which nuts?
A nut mix that you did.
The nut
crushed
mix,
nut.
the crushed
Yeah.
nuts. So what I do is I just take a lot of nuts, different nuts and seeds, like cashews, walnuts, hazelnuts, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, everything. I just, crush them, and we always have a jar full of that. So we put that in everything, literally.
Yeah. Then baking soda.
Baking soda
Baking
or powder?
soda.
Powder.
Powder.
Baking powder, yeah.
Yeah. Then yeah.
You mix that?
Yeah, no. Then dates, 2 dates for the
Okay.
sweetness.
Okay. So you didn't put sugar,
Yeah.
you
no,
put
you can
dates.
also put ahornsirup.
Syrup.
Syrup, just
Maple syrup. Yeah.
But
Dates are better
dates are better.
because
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Dates are
then-
better because they have minerals and they have fiber, and you're not getting only the sugar.
Then some milk, soya milk,
Mm.
and then just blend all up. You
Mhm.
can. Mine is just this, and then you have with
Cocoa powder.
cocoa powder.
Okay. The dark cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder.
Mm.
Then I put 1 tablespoon of peanut butter inside. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then some berries on top. And then in the microwave, you can also bake it. I put it in the microwave for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also put less or more,
Or in the oven.
or in the oven.
But the microwave one is the easy one, the fast one.
Yeah.
I'm already salivating. Can I
Okay.
eat? Can I
Yeah.
taste it?
Yeah. It's hot.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
hot. So let me see. Oh, it's juicy.
Yeah. In the middle is peanut butter.
Mm. 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 And then you put on some frozen nuts on
Yeah.
top.
Nuts, not nuts.
Not nuts, berries.
Yeah.
Frozen berries on top. And this is really good. Thank you so much. Thank you
You're
so much,
welcome.
Anna. I really love this. I hope you'll do more of this the next days, also for your brother.
Mm.
It's really amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking your time to come back to our podcast. And See you next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you just do some of these things at home. Try them out. Cook with your children. Inform them. Let them know this information and know why they are doing it. Don't be so annoying like me. Please subscribe. Tell your friends, your sisters, your brothers, your aunties, listen to our conversations and just comment if you like it. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mhm.